அது இந்த சேனல் வந்து விப்ஜார் கேப் வானவில் கேப் நிரப்பிரிகை. இந்த சேனல் வந்து எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணலான்னு பார்க்கணுன்னா, ஏதாவது ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஏதாவது எடுத்து அந்த ஸ்டாண்டர்டுக்கு இப்போ நமக்கு ஐ ஹவ் கம்ப்ளீட்டட் மை எம்எஸ்சி எம்எடி எம்ஃபில். ஸோ ஐ ஹவ் பிளான் தட் திஸ் சேனல் ஐ வில் contribute to particular standard to teach. I think that so I wanted to select it for this. I'm going to use it for I'm going to use it for இந்த செயின் அங்கே வைக்க வர மாட்டேங்குன்னா அப்போ அங்கே தான் வைக்க முடியும். அதுதான் கான்செப்ட். If I want to keep a chain here, but I didn't keep it, so I can keep it like this. इधर रखने का शुरू करते नहीं हो जाते तो इधर ही रखने का. इधर है टर्ना मनते, इधर नहीं देर हियर चलवांगे इंगे इधर देर चलवांगा रखो ना कीप ना वही स्टेप नहीं गिड़ा वही पर्टिकुलर. Okay, so I have planned to keep this channel for teaching for so I am thinking to teach this channel for BSc MSc Maths, so it will be more suitable, I think that. See, what are the things I have studied in BSc MSc, so I am going to keep it because I am Mrs. Vanaja. I have completed MSc BSc Maths, MSc Maths, BEd, MAd, MPhil in education. So what are the things my teacher, professors, not a teacher, professor taught me as. So I have given my knowledge to the world in English and Tamil for Tamilian and Hindi for India, our India, and Marathi for Maharashtrian. So that yes, I have stayed in Maharashtra, so I am a Maharashtrian. So I have planned that. So what are the things I have studied? It is especially for BSc and MSc students. So what are the things I have studied in BSc MSc Maths? So I want to present it. So I'm very glad to say that. So all BSc MSc, those who have studied, you can use it, my knowledge. Okay. So one topic. So BSc MSc Maths together. So I want to tell about the small important things because I'm a master in Maths. So what are the things we are having, the peculiar things in Maths we should know about that. So I'm going to plan to this. Okay. Side by side, whenever I go to temple, masjid and God song and everything also, that also I'm going to, I have planned to keep it over there. So I have planned like this. Side by side, I'm going to give a cooking and everything, otherwise it will be boring. So I have planned. Okay, so I want to tell about one small topic like a topology. Okay, topology, top plus logic. Top means highest level, plus logic means you have to analyze. In one subject, whenever I studied MSc Maths, for 7th attempt only I have passed, because whenever I studied anything without understanding, we shouldn't study anything. If you study with understanding only, it retains for a long time, we cannot forget it. So whenever you study any topic, we have to by remembering you have to study. See, now I see that how I remember that whenever I have studied 89 to 89-90, I have studied MSc Maths. So I am remembering that the teacher had taught me topology, what is the meaning of topology. Now also I am remembering that. So like this, whenever you have studied anything with remembrance, you have to study. We shouldn't memorize anything. If you study like this, it retains for a long time. So how I am remembering without reference anything I used to teach, that is the intelligence. So I got all 60%. So whenever you are teaching anything, so we shouldn't refer anything. Okay, so without referring anything, you have to teach. So one in MSc Maths, so one topic is there, topology. First I will explain about a small concept, small events, things, that is that. Then after that I am going to explain about the theories. Mostly theories, it helps us to memorize. Okay, most of the theories, datums, proof and everything, so it supports us to give the memory. Memory is very, very important. Like a topology, this topic also, by proving one theorem, we have to give the statement of all 5 or 6 theorem with statement and proof we have to give. So mostly it helps for memory only. With the formula, that statement that you have studied, everything should be memory, remembrance, and you have to do the memory, and you have to prove one theorem. Within that 5 theorem, you have to write with the statement. The statement must be remembered. And within proof of that theorem, inside also some of the criteria should be that also we have to remember. One theorem proving, we have to follow the many theorems under that we have to memorize. So it shows about the memory. So the topology, the topic is mainly, it supports us to memorize everything. Top plus logy. Top means highest level, plus logy means reasonable things. We have to analyze reasonable. Logical things mean reasonable things. Okay, so top plus logy mean we have to analyze with the top logy. Top logy mean we have to analyze in the higher level. Analyze mean whenever whole thing is there, so we have to split it. How this you see that. How this window is splitted into small gap. Like this, the whole thing is there, so that we have to analyze. We have to split it into reasonable part. Whenever we are dividing anything, it should be reasonable. It will be of some purpose. Without it, it should be of some aim. It should be of some aim and objectives. So without that, we shouldn't split it. So this is called a top plus logy. Top means highest level, plus logy mean here to so the reasonable things. Okay, so the topology is a topic which I have studied in MSc Maths. Top plus logy. MSc M capital M dot SC. C mean order, that is scheduled caste or anything. Master of Science. Master of Science. It means that. Okay. After completion of BSc only we can study MSc. After studying BCom only we study MCom. After studying BA only we can study MA. Sorry, BA mean MA, BCom mean MCom, BSc mean MSc. So like this, Master of Science. My son is in Germany. My son is studying. After completion of BA, son is studying MS, Master of Science, MS, Big Data and Artificial Intelligence, and he is going to complete the education. So it is a top plus logy. Top plus logy means we have to analyze in a top level. That is called as an topology. Topology, whenever it is mostly considers the theorems. So in order to prove one theorem, so many statements, so many theorems within that we have to write, and it must be proved by other theorem statements and proof that is given. So in order to prove one theorem, according to the theorem, according to the statement, like this it is there. So that also we have to see that. So in order to prove one theorem, we have to follow many theorems. And we have to write a statement. Within that statement, we have to prove it and everything. That we have to say. Mostly, it is very difficult to remember any concept or anything. Only if 10% only we have to understand. And let us consider assumes and assumptions that formulae, and let us consider, let us assume. Let us assume everything is there. So topology is mainly helps to memory. Even mechanics also. Even mechanics one topic is there in MSc Maths 1. Mechanics. Mechanics mean it is like a machines. Okay, using the machines we can operate at a more apparatus, instruments, that is called as an electronic. In the engineering college also we must hear about mechanics. Whenever I studied the student mechanics, we ask about what is the meaning, they didn't know about that. So without understanding, you shouldn't study mechanics. Mechanics mean it is completely related to machine. Without machine, we cannot do anything. For an example, without mixture, we cannot make chutney, sambar, that graining coconut, it is very easily. Okay, so mechanics is like this. It is like a machine. Using machine only we used to do all work. So machine is very, very important. That is called a mechanics. So whenever you study anything, aromatic engineering mean aeroplane, aromatic mean that we have to go in miles. Air in the air goes in miles. What is the things in the air goes in miles? That is a aeroplane, helicopter, flight. If you want to go to India to other country to other places. So without aeroplane we cannot go one place to another place. So it is called aerotic engineering. Aerotic engineering is nothing but through air we have to give it a miles metric measurement. I have to give so many miles related to vectors. Vectors mean distance with the directions. As it reaches in the particular place as scalar, but if whenever go to aeroplane, go to one place, so it may be go to little direction, little different, or direct and rotating also, so it is like a vector. If the distance whenever considered is a scalar from one moving plus one place to another place, so it is called as a aerometry. So whenever you study anything with understanding, we can study like a mechanics, aeromatic, we understand. That I will explain afterward. So now we come to the point. So topology is a statement that we have to give. It is a memory only. Memory is important. If we lost the memory, so we cannot do anything. So memory is very, very important. If you forget everything, you can forget your name and some things. After 50 years, if you have a more tense, automatically you have forgotten everything. But we can forget ourselves, our son, our mother name, parents name, sister name, everything we may be forgotten. So remember, and memory is very, very important. That's only like a topic like topology, mechanics. Mostly 50% mostly it gives the memory only, that formula, rules, and let us consider and everything. No option is that it is of deductive approach. Then we have to remember that deductive means take a formula and you have to apply. It is unknown to known. Okay, it is called a deductive approach. So deductive approach means unknown to known. That it shouldn't be avoided. We have to follow that. So during this it supports for memory. Memory is memorize. So that things only we have to memorize. But all in the school also most of the students they used to memory everything. That is wrong. We have to understand. With understand only we have to study. Otherwise it's very difficult to study. So whenever you study anything, with the understanding we have to study. Okay, topology. So topology mean is theory like mostly. So whenever I have studied MSc 7th attempt only I have passed, because I don't have any memory is there, but that let us consider the formula also. I used to think that why I have to remember that, or thinking, so there are no possibilities that it is a deductive approach that is unknown to none, that we have to follow it. Okay. So 7th attempt only, because whenever I have studied anything with understanding only used to study. That's only I love my professors. They used to teach us with understanding only. All teachers and professors from first standard to college. Thank you very much. Thank you to God for the 511 channel to show my talent to the world. Thanks a lot. Okay. So whenever we are having some things, theorems or anything, with understanding only we have to study. Otherwise no benefit. Otherwise other things, maths I have studied, B.Ed, 11th, 12th, BSc, MSc, maths. So with understanding only I have studied. So I have remember everything. Without understanding we shouldn't study about. Okay. So whenever you talk about the topology, all theorems, in order to explain one theorem, you have to follow so many theorems to follow their statement, and we have to do it. It is topology. And the other topic I want to explain about astronomy. Like a topology, astronomy, ASTROLOGY, astronomy, ASTROLOGY. Astronomy is a study of the planets and sun, moon, which is in the sky, above, near the sky. Okay, whenever you consider the sky, we are having the sun, moon, everything you know that. Okay, no need to use a teaching aid, a picture or anything. So whenever you see that in the sky, we are having sun, moon, planets, 9 planets. That everything they know. Those who are mainly students, they used to know about 9 planets are there. According to the planets only we are seeing the astrology. Okay, astronomers. They are called as an astronomer. Astronomer, our destiny. Those who tell about our destiny using our 9 planets only. I will explain the 9 planets afterward, okay, in details. Milky Way, and whenever we consider about a sun, whenever I have studied in a BSc, I have studied this astronomy. I remember that. So now also I am remember. You see, 82 to 85, 86 up to 82 to 86 I have studied. Okay, 82 to 86 I have studied. Still I have remember. So my teachers, my graduate, salute to my professors for giving this opportunity to that. So that is so it's only like this. Whenever you studied anything with understanding, you have to study. Without understanding, study may no use at all. It didn't fall along. It doesn't help for others. See, for more than how many years were over, even I am remembering that. So the credit goes to our professors. Whenever the professor teaches the topic, you have to remember. So astronomy is a study of the planets, artificial, natural planets. In this, artificial means man-made. Whenever we are launching the rocket, man-made rocket also there. That is an artificial, to know about the environment, that to know about the atmosphere. That's only they used to launch that. Okay, so in the planets, 9 planets also there, sun, moon, and Milky Way, and so many stars and everything. So study about the skies, its planets, natural and man-made planets is called astronomy. Astronomy. Okay, name. So astro mean destiny. Those are telling about it, destiny. Plus nomi mean name. So whenever by seeing the 9 planets and everything, then we will tell about and seeing the sun only we can tell about the timing and the moon and everything. So it shows how it is related to human being. And artificial natural planets and the Milky Way, so many stars also there. The study about the sky and its feature, FEATURES, features, criteria, what are the things in the sky, that is known as astronomy. Okay, astronomy. So it is related to destiny. And seeing the 9 planets only, they used to tell about our destiny, what has happened, what is going to happen, what will be going to happen. This is an astronomy. So during the marriage, during the birth, and what are the things will going to happen in particular stage, age, that it must be considered by using these 9 planets. Okay, this is called as an astronomy. Have you remembered these 2 techniques? So I will explain little by little what is the Milky Way and the 9 planets, sun, moon, what is the use of sun, moon, merit, demerit. So I will put it in separate video. Now I am going to explain in Tamil, let you see it, and Hindi. Tamil, this is for world that I have told about topology and astronomy. Now I am going to explain about in Tamil for Tamilian and Hindi for the India and Marathi for the world. Mostly Urdu and Hindi are same, so even though I know Urdu, so I didn't explain, I didn't want to explain in Urdu because it is mostly same as the Hindi word. Okay, so you have to refer the Hindi mean mostly Muslim people Urdu. Those who knows, they know about that. Okay, Hindi and Urdu are mostly same. And while explaining it is same, but the version which we are using, the peculiar word, that may be differ. Even example, character na guna in Tamil guna, imadichita guna in Marathi varum. उसको गुण அப்படி ஹிந்தியில் சொல்லுவாங்க. மராட்டியில் குணம் அடித்தா குணம். குசூசியாசின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. உருதுல சூ கிடையாது, கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு கிடையாது, குசூசியாசின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. The peculiar word that we are using this, some of the word are like this only in all languages. It may be there. Okay. So example, so Hindi and Urdu are same, so you have to learn. So bye. I will going to explain in Tamil. Okay, bye. See you. All with understanding you have to study. Bye. See you. All the best.